When it comes to doing something that you want to do in life, your attitude is what matters first. Attitude equals self image. Your self image that you improvise as you improve yourself in the world as a character, as a human, right? So there's a difference between a person who's not confident in his dreams, and there's a difference between someone that is confident in his dreams and knows that he can accomplish that goal, right? And I'm pretty sure me and you can dictate which person is gonna most likely get to that goal more faster and much more efficient, because confidence, confidence is what builds up. Confidence builds up by self-esteem and basically makes your goal nothing big than it is, right? So a difference how confident people see their goals, they don't see it as a goal. They don't see it as a dream. They see it as a long journey. They see it as a big journey that in order for them to fulfill that, they would just have to take small wins over and over. And it just basically dictates like that, right? So what I'm trying to get at is that instead of seeing your goals as something bigger than what you are, you're basically undersizing yourself, and your mentality, you're basically your goal mindset is gonna be so much weakened, because now your goal is gonna make it seem like it's impossible. Your goal is not impossible. The only thing that's making it impossible is your own mindset, and that's exactly why you need to have confidence. Confident people make things much more lower than what they should be. Meaning is that when a confident person talks to a beautiful female, talks to that successful person, talks to a guy who's a hold of a lot of businesses, they will basically put themselves like in their shoes and basically will dictate a better way instead of a person who's shy, who's scared, who's in fear, who's not even confident and doesn't know how to dictate himself as the person that he should be. Obviously, the person who is confident has a much more higher energy, a much more better state, and much more high status valued energy wise as a person. And that's exactly why you need to be confident. What I'm trying to say is that instead of being unconfident, not being confident basically, and not looking at your goals as simple, and basically letting other people undersize you as better than you, or just not you showing your true potential, you're basically just being a normal human. You're not fulfilling. You're scared. You're living in fear. You're living in a false image, and that's what needs to change. That's why self-image. That's why your attitude is the most important thing. That's why you need to start walking with your chest up and actually start seeing, a major difference whenever you go out, because now people are gonna start seeing you as, the way you posture yourself, the way you talk, the way you look at people. If you look at them in the eye, and body language is so important when it comes to confidence, because typically you don't want to talk to a guy and you don't want to trust a guy with something like when it comes to a business, when they're like looking at the head down and they don't know, like they don't like, they're really shy, they're showing shy emotion. But you want to talk to that guy who's confident, who's know what he's talking about, who has self-trust, and you can just see him within himself, because it's basically an energy identical thing, right? You just see it through him and it all comes together, right? So your attitude is the most important thing. So how can I gain confidence? How can I gain that responsibility of me being that character that I want? How can I start believing in my goals? How can I make my dreams much more smaller than it is? So first of all, it's about your habits. First of all, it's about your habits, the way you go throughout your day. Because a lot of people, I feel like the most people who are not confident, who are much insecure and they fear their self image, are the people who are not productive at all. They're just the people who go on TikTok or go on social media, basically are our newspaper nowadays. I call it newspaper because that's how we dictate information nowadays. You just go through the internet. Basically, the people who look at the informations and they think they're right. They think they're the best image. They think not even, they don't even think they're the best image. No. I'm my bad. I'm mistaken. They think they're the best when it comes to decisions, and they're not wrong. They're the people who don't want to be wrong, right? typically those people are gonna be judgmental, right? So you don't want to be that person. You want to make sure your life is productive, right? You don't want to make sure you're just looking at social media, because the more you look into social media, the more you're gonna be a much more judgmental person. Unless you're a business, unless you're, social media is your business, that's a different route. You're focusing on, how can you create your foundation. But what I'm trying to say is that you need to replace those unproductive habits into now a productive habit. Instead of you just looking, scrolling to TikTok, going to Instagram, texting girls is one amazing point, because if you start inputting your time into girls, now you're not even focusing on yourself, you're not focusing on your dreams, you're focusing on the girls. They're gonna lead you something else, they're gonna lead you into something much more normalized, and you don't want that. But what I'm trying to say is that start by making those unproductive habits breakable. Break those unproductive habits. Start by small wins. Okay? Every time I go to TikTok, make sure I read a book for 5 pages. Make sure I watch a video before I go to TikTok. Have a time limit for your social media. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Start learning how to cook, something like that, right? Stop being productive, bro. Productivity is the most important thing, because one thing about social media, once you're in it, your whole attention is distracted. Your whole attention is just in distracted vibration, and basically what you can't be undistracted, because now your energy is just input into those videos, right? And that's where your dopamine level gets shortened and weakened. We don't want that. We don't want that. That's exactly why you want to watch this video. But what I'm trying to say is that having something hard to do every day is small wins that you stack up, and basically just builds your self-esteem. Because now think about it. Let's say, for example, you start going to the gym. Okay, that's something good. You're being productive now. Now you're working on your body. Now you're being much more healthy wise, right? Now let's say that you've been doing that for a week consistently, and you say, oh, you know what, I can do more stuff. Let me start taking cold showers in the morning. Okay, you're already separated from a lot of people in your age. You're already differentiate from a lot of people in your age. And just think about that. Just think about the way your habits are now. I took a cold shower. I go to the gym. Okay, what can I do more? What can I do? I want more. I want to become a better person. I'm already changing with my routine right now. Start reading books. So now your knowledge, now your body, and now the way you differentiate from other people based on your habits, your self-esteem just automatically goes up. It naturally goes up, because now you start to think to yourself like, who else does this? Who else? I don't think my friends do this. Do they? I don't even think they go to the gym. Exactly. Right? Exactly. And that's when self-confidence comes in. Now you're gonna start comparing yourself to other people, because us as men, we have a competition mind, right? We have a competition mind. So when it comes to comparing yourself, you're not comparing yourself like you're better than them. You're comparing yourself like based on what you do and what they do, right? And the way the viewers you and they don't understand you, you're gonna start realizing that, of course, man, you don't understand me because I'm in something different. But typically what I'm trying to say now is that by stacking small wins, it's basically a W mindset. You're basically training your mindset to be in a W mindset, because you're keeping a structure that not a lot of people will keep. And that's what makes you different. That's what's going to make you driving and much more confident, right? So that's how you start focusing on your confidence, right? And then visualize your dream, visualize your fantasy. Start acting like you're already in that dream. Start acting like you're already living in that life that you want to be in, right? Start writing down things that you would do. Start visualizing yourself as the third person view. Like, do all these things, because when it comes to visualization, you're using your power of creation into more things. And now the more you're thinking about it, the more you're going to come up to open pathways. Okay, I want to become a content creator. Okay, how can I start my foundation? Oh, let me start doing videos on TikTok. Oh, let me start posting on Instagram. Let me start addressing communities on Twitter. Let me join communities that are based on my content. Boom. You just basically thought of a plan, and plan that's going to get you closer to your goal. You see how simple it is? And now the more you keep doing it, the more small wins. Okay, I had 100+ subscribers in the last week. Okay, that's good. My growth. Okay, now 100 people are liking my videos. Okay, next week 200+ subscribers. And you see, the small wins are just going higher. It doesn't matter if you don't have 10K by the end of the month. As long as you keep growing, as long as you don't keep stopping, as long as you keep it consistent and you keep the same belief, the same visualization, the same routine, the same structure, the same mindset, everything is just gonna come within. It's just come within. You can't force something out of reality. You have to make it happen in reality in your mindset, right? So it just comes within. It just comes within your habits. It just comes within your visualization and your self trust. Your self trust. Knowing that you can do this. Knowing that even if something bad was to happen and God forbid you can't make no videos for a month, you will bounce back much more stronger. Knowing that even even if a lot of people are talking down to you, you will still have the same belief and you will still be at the top when it comes to content creating. Does that make sense? Self trust basically is confidence, but self trust is now like it's like a belief that nobody can wear you down, right? And now your unconscious mind is gonna think into that programming content creator mindset. Now your mindset is just thinking about content creating. Now my life is just based on content creating. Like, okay, I haven't created a video for like 2 days. I need to create a video. I need to create a video. You know, like it just runs naturally in your mind and it's just programmed to be inside there, right? So that's exactly what your attitude needs to be whenever you want to do something in life, because it's so important. It's so important. You can't go based off just doing stuff, right? You can't do YouTube. You can't be a content creator without you thinking that you're a famous content creator, right? You can just make videos just and hope everything's gonna come. No, you have to actually believe in it, because now the emotion is gonna be behind it, and the things that you're doing behind the scenes and so it's just gonna correlate into your pathway much more faster in a much more efficient way, man. But yeah, this is why your attitude needs to be strong. This is why your attitude needs to be strong. But yeah, man, it's been Fredo Saga, the mansion expansion. Let's leave out from this portal, man, and go back and be the stronger person that you've been, man. Start inputting everything, your habits, your mindset, your self-trust, and your confidence, and the structure you want to do. Amplify everything. Think about the ideas. Your mindset has 99 thoughts. Your mindset has 99 thoughts. And you know what's cool about it? Is that these 99 thoughts, no other human has the same thoughts that you have. And that's exactly what makes you different, man. That's exactly what makes you different. But yeah, it's been Fredo. Welcome to my Dimension Expansion. Let's get it.